Go Mart, Ty speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, who's this? What's your name?
Ty?
Oh, Ty. Hey, this is Steve Dave. I'm with the construction people next door. We're working on that medical building,
Okay.
and we ran into kind of a small problem. We're digging a tunnel, like over toward your property, and
Yes.
we're underneath your property right now. Like I think we're underneath the floor because we ran into one of those big underground gas tanks.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was there, so we had to go around it, and that threw us off because we wanted just a hatchway behind your building,
Yeah.
kind of back by the dumpster. But now I think we're underneath your building because we've tried to dig upwards, and we just see flooring. Like, can you hear us banging?
No. That's because we're in the front of the store. Wherever you're located is probably in the back.
Oh no, I think we're closer to the front because we ran into one of the underground gas tanks, and we had to turn left and go around it. But we
Yeah.
should have turned right.
I haven't heard you guys, but hold on. I'm going to give you to a senior advisor. Hold on.
Okay.
The guys next door, I'll take the customers over here. She's going to be on the phone. The guy said next door, he was digging, and they dug underneath us, and there's a gas thing over there. I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Kim.
Hey, Kim. This is Steve.
Hey.
This is Steve Dave. I'm one of the lead construction people here next door,
Uh-huh.
and we're working on that medical building,
Right.
and we were trying to run a tunnel from our building over to kind of behind yours, underneath, under the ground, and it was going to come out behind the building, kind of over by the dumpsters.
Yeah.
But we ran into the gas tanks, so we had to go around that because we didn't want to puncture your gas tanks underground.
Right.
And I think we took a wrong turn, and now we're directly underneath the building.
Oh, wow.
So we're looking at the blueprints of your gas station here. I think we're going to be tunneling up directly in the middle of your store. Kinda like-
I think you most likely would have to get a hold of corporate, somebody up there.
I know. I think we're already up. Like, can you hear us banging on the floor right now? We're like,
Yeah.
can you hear that banging?
I can hear you on your end, but I don't hear it here in the store.
Oh, because I'm taking like the handle of a shovel and like hitting it up against the floor.
No?
Okay, we're gonna be drilling. You're gonna see like a saw blade come up through the floor, and it'll do like a big circular, just a big circle in the floor, like you see in cartoons.
Uh-huh.
So you may want to move stuff off to the side, like if you have any displays out.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Can you move the rugs? Because it's gonna destroy your rug.
I mean, again, you all need to really get permission to be coming onto the property and digging under it.
Yeah, we didn't mean to come up through the floor though. We meant
Exactly, but see, if you're telling me you're going to come up through the floor through the store, you need to get permission from somebody to do that.
Well, it's too late now because we hit that gas tank and then we had to turn left.
Sorry.
And then we got kind of turned around and confused, but the GPS is showing us that we're directly below your front doors right now. So can you move the carpets at least?
I'm telling you again, do not come up beneath the floor of the store.
But like the carpet, it's gonna
It's not my problem. This is your problem.
Well, it's kind of both of our problems because I'm getting ready to come up through the floor.
No, it's not my problem.
Well, do you want your rugs to be torn up? Because it's gonna clog up my circular saw.
Well, I'm telling you, if you come up through the floor, there's going to be some hell to pay.
Yeah, well, we'll fix it. We just want to get out at this point.
Well, I'm going to have to call my manager because, I can't give you permission to do anything on this property.
Can we put them on three-way? I can three-way them on if you have the number.
Well, let me try to call her. What is your number?
I don't know. I can just wait. I'll just hold. It's no problem. I'll hold. But we're getting ready to saw up through the floor,
Okay, what do you say to you, Miss Kim? Because I will stop by.
He's still on the line. Where's my son? I'm calling dog. This is cool.
She's calling Bill.
Yeah, but this is from those people, the heart and vascular people. They dug a tunnel underneath our place. They want to know if it's okay to come up through us. And I'm like, and Miss Kim told them, no, you can't just come up through our floors. You know what I'm saying? And like, no, it doesn't work like that. Weird. That's what I said.
I think she's telling customers about us.
Those who don't need to be stressed.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Hey, Dulcie, I'm sorry to bother you. The construction people next door apparently took a wrong turn on the blueprint, and now they want to come up underneath the floor. Come up underneath the floor. Yeah. Yeah, and I told them, no, they can't be coming up underneath our store and coming up through the floors. Yeah, over there on the side from where they're doing that medical center. That's what I told her. That's what I told them. They have to call corporate because they cannot be digging or making paths or anything up our store.
But my whole thing is, they're working over here.
Okay. Bye.
That they dug all the way underneath us.
Hello, sir?
Hello?
Yeah, she said no, absolutely not, and she's calling the area supervisor right now.
Okay. Hey, you know how you have the ice machine out in front?
Yeah?
Like, we already tried to come up through that. Like, we didn't know it was there, and, like, a bunch of ice fell on us. Like we.
Well, again, you are on our property
I
digging.
know.
You should not be. So this is a problem that you have to solve.
We sawed through the ice machine, though, from underneath, and a big bag of ice fell and hit Roger in the face.
Well, that is not my problem, sir.
I know.
You should not have been digging up underneath our property and going through our ice machine where he gets hit in the face with ice.
I know, but he got a bloody nose from that, and that kind of
Well,
sucked.
I'm sorry. That is also your concern, not ours.
Well, you don't have to be rude to us, because we're regular customers
Sir,
there.
You're calling and saying you're digging on our property. You don't even have permission to be digging on our property. You should have done that when you realized you made a bad error.
We were going to dig behind your property, like by the dumpster, and come up there.
But I'm sorry, but right now it's absolutely not. And my manager is calling our area supervisor right now.
To do what?
To get this stopped.
Okay, well, it's going to be too late by then. We're getting ready to cut up through the floor.
Well, I'm telling you, if you cut up through the floor, you're going to have some serious issues.
Well, so will you, because you'll have a big hole in the floor where the customers come in.
Well, no, you better not dig through the floor. Period.
We're not going to dig through the...
You know, this is not my issue, okay? You are digging on our property, trying to come up through our floor. Do not do it.
Can you at least move the rug, because it's going to clog
I am not moving anything because you are not digging through our floor.
Don't you have, like, the newspaper machine, like, right there by the front door? The newspaper rack?
I'm telling you again, do not dig up underneath the floor.
Okay, I just don't want to run into anything metal when I cut through the floor. Oh, who's calling? I can hold.
Work, Poppy. I get out at 4. I'll call you when I get out, okay?
Oh, it's just her. Never mind.
Love you. That's my little brother. He's calling me from New York because he just got out of school early. I was just like, I'll call you when I get out of work.
I got 5 on 9 and it didn't give me a receipt.
I got you right now.
Okay.
You have a great day.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ah, geez, that was loud. Can you walk over to the front doors and, like, stomp on the ground really hard? Because we want to make sure we're in the right spot before we start cutting.
Again, do not cut through my floor.
Well, can you just go over there and stomp?
No, I will not. I'm not going to do any of that, okay?
Can you stomp where you...
I'm waiting for my area supervisor to call back. Please do not dig through the floor. Thank you. Have a good day.
I was going to cut through the floor, not dig through the floor.
Go Mart, Ty speaking.
Hey, Ty. I don't know if Kim told you, but, like, we cut through the ice machine from underneath outside, and a bag of ice fell in Roger's face.
Okay.
And, like, a couple more just fell out behind us. We looked over there, and we noticed a couple more were falling out. We thought we had it all patched up. but I guess the ice is still falling out. Can you go out there and look at the ice machine?
I have a customer right now, but I will when I get a chance. You guys need to stay close because if the area supervisor calls or whatever, you guys cut underneath in our property, so you guys might want to stick around.
Well, can we just finish cutting the hole through the ice machine and come out of the ice machine?
No, because I don't have any clearance to give you that.
I know, but we already damaged underneath the ice machine. We already put a big hole in there.
Well, you're going to have to stay close because of the simple fact that you did do damage to our property, and
well, it's just the
you're going to have
machine.
to talk to the boss when she gets here because I can't give you clearance to go ahead and to finish cutting up through something that I don't own.
Well, I don't,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think the ice machine. I don't think the ice machine's really your guys' property, is it?
Yes, it's on our property, so therefore it's our property.
Yeah, but I think you lease it from some ice machine company.
It doesn't matter. The fact that you destroyed it is the fact that we're going to have to come back and fix it after the fact that we told you not to.
Well, we didn't destroy it because we're like Roger's over there. He's like shoving the ice bags back up into the ceiling, so they're back inside the machine. But it's like it's hard to push them because the ice up top is shifted around. Can you go in there and just like move the bags over a little bit so we can shove the ice back up in there?
As soon as I have a chance, I have customers in my line right now.
Okay.
So as soon as I have a chance, I will. But until then, I can't do it right now.
Can you ask one of the customers too?
Sir, we'll get to it when we get a chance, okay? Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey, can we just sit here? Oh.
Go Mart.
Hey, is this Kim?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Roy. I'm the construction worker. It turns out we're underneath your cooler. Because we were trying, your walk-in cooler, we were trying to dig upwards, and we ran into, like, the aluminum bottom of the cooler.
Okay, well, you have to speak to my district manager. Is there a number he can call you?
Yeah, just like the one in your caller ID. Just call me at that one. That one works. But yeah, we're getting ready to...
Is this number unavailable?
Oh, does it? That's weird. It shouldn't.
All right, let me get your number.
Okay, it's area code 36969.
6969 and 3.
Yeah, but you guys can just talk to me. We're getting ready to pop up into the cooler.
Okay, well, no, absolutely not. I'm telling you, my district manager said no.
No, I think it's safer. It's safer in here because we won't cut into any customers' feet as we're cutting through the floor.
I'm sorry, you cannot do it. Okay, I'm calling my district manager, and he'll be calling you right back.
Okay, so there's no customers.
This is Roy, right?
Right. Yeah, this is Roy. So there's no employees in the cooler right now, is there?
You cannot cut up in through the cooler.
No, we can. It's fine.
No, you cannot. No, okay, I'm calling my district manager.
No, this blade can go right through the floor. It's like a really strong blade.
I'm telling you are not cutting up through my cooler floor.
Well, did you check the ice machine? We already went into the ice machine.
So I am calling my district manager right now, and he'll be calling you.
Okay, but yeah, we'll probably be up through the floor.
That's it. You do not have permission to be doing any type of construction on our property.
Okay,
Hold on, just one moment. Here he is.
Oh, okay.
He's getting ready to cut up through our cooler.
Hey there.
What are you doing?
This is Roy. We dug a tunnel from our construction site next door, like over to your place.
Right.
And we meant to make the opening come out through the dumpster, but we miscalculated. We ran into one of the gas tanks at first, and then...
Why are you guys making tunnels on our property in the first place?
We just wanted like the person that's having this built, he wanted like a secret exit type thing.
Well, then we're just going to back out. We ain't going to do nothing today, buddy.
What?
We're not going to come. You're not going to come up to our floor or nothing, and we're going to back out, and we will be having, with no permission to come on our property, that should never been a hole there in the first place.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. We didn't mean to come up underneath the building, but we're underneath the walk-in cooler right now. We were just going to come up through the cooler.
No, you're not.
Is there a lot of room in the cooler?
No, there's not. You are not coming up in the cooler.
Because if we cut up through the cooler, I'm afraid we might, cut into some beer cans or something if it's all stacked. Or are they on pallets? If they're on pallets, it's probably okay.
They're not on pallets, but no, we're not going to do that. Where are you at anyhow?
We're underneath the ground right now. We're directly underneath your store. We thought we were underneath, like by where the front doors are, but I guess the GPS is thrown off by all the.
But why are you under our property in the first place?
Because we were gonna have like a secret passage come up, like next to the dumpsters, like under a tree. Like, have you ever seen Gremlins 2, where the Clamp building, like Mr. Clamp comes out of that tree? Yeah, like we were gonna do something like that. There's gonna be like a hydraulic thing that like lifted up, and we could just walk right out of it.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was just in the cooler, right? Like, I mean, you're open 24 hours.
Where did your tunnel?
Whoa, you're cutting out. What's happening? Are you in the cooler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your cell phone's cutting out. It's all that aluminum around you, blocking the radio waves.
Where did your tunnel go?
I'm sorry. It's hard to hear you because your cell phone's cutting out, or your cordless phone. What are you asking?
Okay.
Could you hear us banging on the floor, though? I was banging on the floor with the shovel just then.
No.
I'm surprised. Because we're like right up at the floor. You should be able to hear us banging.
So you say you're in the cooler banging on the floor, huh?
Yeah, well, we're underneath the cooler. We're underneath the building.
Right.
Yep. What are you doing there today? It's a Saturday.
I had to come over here because you guys have supposedly got a hole under our store, so we can have your ass arrested for trespassing.
Well, no, it's more like a tunnel. We didn't actually put any holes, except in the ice machine. We were trying to tunnel up underneath the door and the ice machine outside. We tunneled up through that, and like Roger got hit in the face with the bag of ice, and it bloodied his nose. And like that Kim girl, she wasn't even sympathetic toward that.
Okay.
Kind of bullshit.
Well, I wouldn't blame her. I'll sue the hell out of you guys if it's true.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it. You know, this is just an honest mistake. We were trying to find the dumpster area.
Well, you have no business being on our dumpster area either.
But, like, it doesn't even matter over there. You guys have so much room. Like, it was just going to be, like, behind the dumpster. Like, not even in the fenced-in area. We were gonna plant a tree, like a fake tree.
Okay.
That's all. Settle down.
So where does your hole enter at?
It's over here in the construction site. It's going to be like in the basement of the building.
The construction site doesn't have a basement.
Not that you know of. But
Not that I know.
You haven't been over here. Like, it's not a basement so much. It's kind of like a secret room downstairs. Okay. Like, there's not basement windows and stuff like you'd normally see. So.
Okay. Well, where do you enter the building? I'm standing in the building now.
Hey, get out of our building. You're not supposed to be over here.
No, you ain't supposed to be on our property. I can come on yours.
You get the fuck out. We'll have you arrested. Get the fuck out of our building. We have every right to be on your property because it's under the ground. You don't own under the ground. And your cordless phone's cutting out again. I don't think they're made to go that far.